That song always hits. Why is that volume at that level? Okay. Hi! Hi! Gonna swing! Hi, how's it going? What is going on? Give me a sec. I'm having a fat kid moment, and I'm eating a donut for no reason. What are donuts and pastries like in your area of the world? Because I live in the States, and so it's just water and air injected quote unquote bread. It's water and air and sugar injected bread. Lots of sugar. Plenty of reasons to eat donuts. I agree. I know, I've had... Is it pronounced punchki or is it pronounced punchki? The Polish pastries. Bavarian. Oh, our delay gave you time to make salmon, broccoli, and spaghetti. Cake donuts, less air. How's everyone's saving going? When you don't have a ton of quests to do, because I've been able to get a ton of quests from primos, a ton of primo gems from quests and stuff like that. But I guess the main thing, if you don't have, like, if you're a veteran player without a ton of stuff still to do, then it's just dailies, and that's kind of it, right? Dailies, finding a handful of missing chests. That too, Cash. Approaching 150 wishes for Flint. All right. That's true. Welcome in Battle Pass is, I'm always so critical of Battle Passes, and just DLC in general. But I feel like for what you get out of it, I don't feel like the crystal top-up is often worth it, but, because buying it outright, you get so much more, if you spread it over the period of a Welkin. Yeah, equivalent to an MMO sub or something like that. Yeah. My wife and I, as I've stated, I'm not really a TV and movie guy. Not really. There's a couple series and a couple handfuls of stuff, movies and TV series that I will and do watch. But we don't have Hulu or Prime or Netflix or anything. So a Welkin isn't really adding anything onto, like, oh, I already have all these streaming subscription services and all these other monthly stuff, and we just kind of don't do that. So it's not as big of a deal as if we, compared to if we had, you know, every streaming service under the sun. All right. Hello. Wait. Why did I start that music? Hello, Jobster, Monday, Luna, Cash, Blooming Desires. OMG, I'm blooming. Halcyon Tass, hello. Queerder, what up? Jabrilia. Aloha. Tim, Jobster, Marceline. I'm sorry if I always greet people multiple times because I'm reading from the top of the chat list down. Nightwalker, Kirin, Buenas, Fascist. I just this morning talked to my dad. What did he say? Was ist gut? Was ist gut? Everyone apologize to Luna for that. As my dad, I was like, you took German in high school, didn't you? He's like, yeah, that was also 1968 was my last German class. Hello and welcome, anyone. What is good? Oh, what is good? Is it the right kind of good? And like, am I asking? Is that translation like that using gut in that sense? Is it like what is okay or what is? Because good can mean different things. Kawaii napping. Hello, sleeping Kawaii. Correct in terms of words. Oh. Seems like that 1968 German class actually paid off after all. Whoop. In the middle of rural Nebraska. All right. I figured it would be good to bring Kale out to hang with some Sumeru people. I don't really have any. Excuse me. I don't really have any updates, do I? Oh, it's just not street German. Was good. I don't have any updates, do I? Except for Arlecchino being, but we did that last time during stream. During stream, which is why we're at 74,000. All right, maybe I should activate the quest first. Boop. Nilu. Just these three are all that remains. And Emily, I started playing Genshin on Emily's debut. So that'd be kind of a fitting one to close off with. The Notland review is going very swimmingly. The edit on it is going very swimmingly. I stayed up pretty late last night editing that, but I got some of the most complex elements of the edit down. Some of the most complex, like tracking, like there's in Shilonen's burst, I put a tracker on her pinky and her thumb to motion track that because I was gonna add text to it. So a little hint of what's going on there. But it's been quite a few shots like that, quite a few clips of like just a 5-second long clip that has a lot of editing in that 5 seconds. A lot of stuff added, a lot of layers into that 5 seconds. It's been fun getting back into doing tracking and compositing, and I use HitFilm, which is no longer supported, unfortunately, because FX Home got bought out by a company that just wants to use AI and stopped support of their actual editing programs. But HitFilm Express has always been 100% free. It sucks that you can't download it anymore, but it has an in-house compositor. It's a very good editing software. I think FX Home's HitFilm could have been like the competitor to Final Cut, but they just stopped. FX Home honestly just ran out of money and had to sell out to someone, and then the new company went in that direction. But it's a very powerful editing software. Even the free version is a very powerful editing software. Basically, all of my edited videos have been edited 1,000% with HitFilm. In-house compositor, some pretty good effects, and warps and distortions and grunge effects just built into the free version. So I would love to talk it up and say, hey, I'll link it in the description because it's a great thing to support, but they stopped support on it and it's no longer available. But anyways, on that note, a warm rhythm of the streets. You prepare supplies for your adventure, and you and Paimon come to the Grand Bazaar. anticipate with Genshin phasing out support for PS4 as well, that also means that they're going to have some significant advancements in the technology in the game. Something that I wonder, because of the camera event, being able to zoom in so far, and us kind of theorizing that, oh, there might be like a sniper class or something like that. That if they're ditching support of the PS4 to move on to current console generation support, that they may be able to increase draw distance where something like a sniper class would actually make sense. Oh, this is before 3.2. So, Nikita, mind melding may not work.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
And take the 80 from Citlali. Kale comes skipping in. Hello! One of our best girls. Up there in like Mualani and Yoimiya territory.
Milu! It's nice to see you again! Oh, hey there, Traveler in Paimon. Are you here for some shopping too? That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zerus festival turned out to be a grand success.
Where did the meme of Nilou being really airheaded come from? Because like Ganyu I can understand, because she literally forgot to tell us how to get up to the Jade Chamber because she's so sleepy.
And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event. Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time.
Celebration event?
It's something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind.
Oh, from this quest? Oh, okay, alright, 10-4.
Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner or later.
I was just talking about Ganyu.
Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun, but that they should also be occasions for reflection and review. But no one remembers that once the celebration starts. It's not like he can't also have some fun himself. We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures. Will your celebration also have lots of yummy food and drinks?
What other festivals had taken place before 3. Because this was a prior to 3.2 quest. Was that had Iridori Festival happened? Like first, like Old Lantern rites, I'm sure.
Of course. We always do lots of eating, toasting, and gift exchanging. We try really hard to show our appreciation for everyone. Ah, so we'll need to bring a present.
Don't tell me you were planning to freeload. Into the gift box you go, Paimon!
Hey! Paimon's gonna put you in a box first! It's fine. No need to stress, Paimon. You can come, present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining. You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good time to introduce you to the rest of the theater.
Speaking of which, since we last met her in her dream, many more things have happened. Oh wow, yeah, this is thrown way back to, that's what happens when you don't do quests for a year.
Is something up?
Did you run into any, Did you run into any trouble after your dance?
You mean when I danced at the square right in front of the academia? Not a single person came after me. I left really easily. After that, no one came to the theater to scold me either. We actually gained many new customers, and they were all academia students. From what I can tell, in the past, if a student were to put off their studies to watch a show or dance, they'd be called foolish and irresponsible. But now, it seems like this attitude is changing. People are starting to believe that engaging with the arts can help them balance their moods, and through that, improve their research efficiency at work. Anyway, it seems like people have to personally experience something to gain a good understanding of it.
They should thank us for opening their eyes.
Hopefully, jeez, Paimon. Hopefully they'll appreciate the arts more.
That'll probably take some time. They're still droning on and on about experimentation and proof. Will they really gain more appreciation for the arts if they continue to think of everything like that? Anyway, all that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event?
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time. What do you think, Traveler?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Alright, then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff.
Oh my gosh, Kahir is here. Thank you for the raid. Welcome! Kahir is raiding, indeed. Knight, thank you for hopping into the raid. Immersed in color, thank you. Hello, welcome. Welcome. I am Conry, Squirrel VTuber. Blind playthrough of Genshin. I'm doing Nilu's story quest today, although I finished the Sumeru AQ. How long ago was that? And I had just been putting off story quests, so we're wrapping up story quests and other content that I've for some reason been ignoring. And thank you for the follow, Kahir, as well. Welcome. Feel free to stick around and enjoy our chill vibes here. Thank you for the thank you for that, Lee. Thank you. Love putting off story quests. It was December last year, was it really? Oh, it was, because it was around, we were doing Sumeru stuff when I was at my parents' in Iowa for Christmas last year. Whoopsies. Well, hello and welcome, Raiders, and thank you for stopping by.
Whoa, did you buy all of this, Nilu?
Just one box. The rest were given to me. I really don't know how it came to this much.
That's way too many freebies. Many vendors give out samples for free, but Paimon's never seen this much.
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore.
Oh.
This seems to happen every time. I was planning on making
I
a
see.
few trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
So this isn't even all of it?
Let me help you. That's what I do. I'm kind of the helper. Knight and Lee also thank you for the follows as well. No worries, Lee. Have a good rest of your. Hope you had a good stream and have a good rest of your night.
Are you sure?
Of course. Carrying stuff is a piece of cake for him, right, Traveler?
His face.
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. I meant to invite you to our celebration, but now you're helping me instead. Well, let's hurry up and grab the last few things, so we can get back to the theater.
That's in Mondstadt, though, Nilu. To the wise, Zenless reference. Purchased goods, items that Nilu bought for the Zubair Theater. Apart from materials for making performance props, there are other items here that either fall under daily use or celebratory purposes. It would be too much of a burden for one person to move this stuff themselves, but an experienced adventurer would probably know how to handle that.
Shoots is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
Everyone hold hands.
Jit. Jit.
Oh, well if it isn't Nilu.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
1.5, really, but...
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, A very experienced adventurer.
This is the Traveler, a very experienced traveler.
And this is Paimon, his super reliable guide and helper.
This is the Traveler, a very well-traveled traveler.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler, she introduced Paimon correctly.
She introduced you as you are. And no one questions what you are.
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time.
Order.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here.
Wow.
Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
Getting profiled every step we take into the... what is that?
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
But is it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Nilu is cute was one of my main takeaways from the AQ. She was only there for a small part of the Archon quest, but...
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Everyone enjoys piping hot touching to get together.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast enough!
Typical Paimon.
No matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
It's like 30 meters, that would not even. We're standing right next to it.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
It was nothing. Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
We should pay you at least.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat?
A vendor?
Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
Alright, maybe I will.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I already have one of these? Oh, I already had 3 of these.
Let's go to the next store.
Still nothing to say. I bet people who aren't involved in this quest have something to say though.
If I had the money to hire a fleet, I would have opened up a leeway market ages ago.
Oh, would you now have? Fascinating.
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered. If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheen.
Jude said that some sumpter beasts ate his spices. Were they yours?
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
Trying to pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
Yes, with an animal that's 10 feet tall.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
At least they work after eating. The one thing Paimon has in common with sumpter beasts.
What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry, that's two Paimon roast dialogue choices in short succession. I usually try not to do that to you.
now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True, it does sound like some good fabric.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest?
Oh.
If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Ether's like, but I thought these were fabrics, not bolts.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler?
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need.
Are we speaking from experience here, little one?
Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Vendors shouldn't use manipulative tactics.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said.
Great, you just said the quiet part out loud.
After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize 2 things. 1, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And 2, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, alright? The theater can use them for props and whatnot.
Props.
It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later.
I see how you wound up with all those vases and everything and those crates of whatever the hell was in them.
Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials.
Yes, but the materials I need come from gods.
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? He must be tired.
If Paimon were to refuse, would you then think less of Paimon than even a sumpter beast?
I've got great food and great drinks that everyone can enjoy.
I don't remember that guy's voice line somehow. I've got great food. There's a kid here now.
Off with ya. Don't think Sorin and Abib will be able to hold out for much longer for that touching.
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Oh, was he now?
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
I read that as soiling yourself.
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
Sorry, I'm 12.
These two look familiar. I think I've seen them before. Ah, weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
You could say that.
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival several times?
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
I play games. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. I play games sometimes. A frequent raider of ours. Welcome, everyone. Nuts and cabbages for and even crabs if you must. For I play games sometimes. Thank you. Welcome.
Oh yes, please do. I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the two of you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath. I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Wow, it's beautiful. Did you make it?
Farhad did most of the work. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot about crafts.
This guy's character model with that stoic expression and this thing on his head was great.
That is pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you. All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Do you? Paimon size?
It fits perfectly.
But Nilu looks unironically cute with it on. It fits between the horns on her headpiece, too.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
Oh, you all sure got a lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
That'd be great! Please and thank you.
You know, Paimon probably could wear one of those if she took off her diorama of Celestia. Weren't you gonna help out?
But we have a pro now.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Don't talk about Nilu like that.
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
Even the gods have their limits.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular.
Buff Nilu.
Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. The traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't freeload. Paimon can't fly anymore.
She's carrying like
Are you
one
okay,
book.
Paimon? Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Clap for me! Why is no one clapping for me? Usually people clap for my little... There we go. Thanks. Swoof! Arf! A natural-born singer. Arf!
Time to get down to business.
Anyways.
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, Looking forward to the event later.
Paimon was just carrying this one onion, or whatever this is.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
Thank you, Paimon.
Paimon's definitely going to eat it all back later.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
I actually called him Sumpter Man.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
Is everyone always this friendly?
Of course. Because everyone's working here together. We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone's running a business.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them money. When you order the wrong item or make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is to give them away. That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore. So really, don't worry about it. Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
Sure you don't need any help?
Nope. Mr. Zubair's really on top of everything. You two are our guests, so please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow, the atmosphere here is so nice. Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
Just making sure Paimon was done speaking. Are you finished speaking yet, Paiman? Have you nothing to say? I guess this is, you guys said this is prior to Nahida's release.
Hey,
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilu move some stuff.
Indeed.
Are you two also here for the celebration event?
you got it.
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Soreen and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you. They always get really excited every time we hold a celebration event.
They're adorable.
Yes, they are. Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilu and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Paimon,
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident.
good job, Paimon.
Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
All right. Good job, Paimon. It's got a monocle.
A newcomer.
Indeed, sir.
Doesn't look too bright.
Neither do you, sir.
Hey! Talk about judging a book by its cover!
You, on the other hand, you're a special one.
Whose voice does this guy remind me of?
How would you describe the concept of art?
Art? Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not.
It sounds like he's doing an impression of Farina. It sounds like he's doing a... Sounds like he's doing a Farina impression, but poorly. Not that his VA is a bad VA, but that it sounds like the character is doing an impression of Farina. Is it tangible manifestation of human settlements?
So that's what you think, hmm? Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional. Is art a product that we create and bring forth? Or is it a naturally existing resource? I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
Paimon doesn't follow.
Neither does Ether, judging by that expression.
I've been staying here for a long time. On occasion, I'd assist them in penning lines of dialogue, but most of my time I just stand back and watch. I prefer to abstain from writing as it spoils the viewing experience. The existence of the theater, of Nilu, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art?
I don't know, man.
I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you. To chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience. Art is already all around us.
That was the entire interaction with the... okay, good talk.
Hello.
What? Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please.
Relax. I've got a pass. Pulled a pass out of my scarf. VIP. Got this from Nilu.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction. I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
It's yarn.
Is that embroidery?
No. Well, yes, but not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that we use in a show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
Sorry to bother you.
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about? Oh well, it's none of our business. Look! Milu's back! Let's meet up with her. The event's probably about to start.
Yeah, okay, nothing. Pre-Nahida. Pre-Hida. Naprida.
Sorry for the wait. Preparations for the celebration are finally done. I'll call everyone over, and then we can start.
Let us give you a hand.
Thank you.
Everyone gathers together, the event finally starts. Participants prepare.
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also be a part of the exchange.
Oh look, everyone's wearing the people are wearing the Unicrons, whatever.
As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all. I didn't do that great of a job, and who would even like it?
Oh, don't think like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone a pleasant surprise. And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity. Everyone will love you.
I'm still not really sure about this.
There's nothing to be worried about. Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance. There aren't any scary people here, right?
Right.
Alright. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something great to tell you all.
Wait! I've already said that I'm not ready yet. What should I say?
Take it easy and relax. Deep breath, in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste.
Using it as a gift, though? It really isn't that good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present.
She's not super good at expressing herself.
Yeah, it feels like she still doesn't really see herself as part of this community. But it looks like Milu's trying to ease her through.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present from Miss Inaya!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become.
Can you chill out for a sec, bro?
You've worked on it for so long, so have some confidence.
Although he's right.
Don't be afraid.
You've got this.
Is Mr. Zubair here?
It's the sheriff!
Sheikh Zubair, this is an urgent notice from the Academia. This celebration, or whatever it is, must stop at once.
Oh my god, I'm gonna break everyone's legs right here, right now.
What a condescending guy. What's his deal?
How are you looking down on us from all the way down there? Everyone follows Sheikh Zubair to the space below the theater.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia's policies and orders, we have decided to demolish it. As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days, after which you will report to the Academia for further punishment.
Why? Why force us to do this all of a sudden?
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked, and now I suddenly only have 30 days? We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Demolition? Why do they want to demolish this place?
The Academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a waste of time.
Didn't this take place after the AQ? Okay, you're Jubilee and Quitter just answered my question. Didn't this took place after the AQ?
This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances by only putting on shows they consider to be sufficiently intellectual. But our audience isn't the Academia. It's the people of the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, okay. So it's just that I am doing this after. Okay, this was released pre-AQ. Okay. My question was going to be, was this released before or after Act 5? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's just that I'm doing it out of order, so it doesn't make sense.
If our shows are too difficult to understand or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods.
If the theater actually gets demolished, many people would become displaced.
Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us.
The way they're doing things is so scummy.
But I also don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning. Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous questions.
But none of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Ask whoever you will, the answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Oh.
Huh? Father? Their family?
No, he's the fourth of the Fatoon.
What Academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the Academia's name to threaten us.
Pre-Act 5 Academia would have gone along with this, though.
Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
Ah. Why is he always like that?
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow. The storms that come out of the blue are always the hardest to deal with.
Sucks I don't have Alhytham. Because then I could bring him out and...
Is this place gonna get torn down?
No! I don't want that to happen!
Oh, shh, don't cry. That man was just trying to scare us.
They get more and more unreasonable with each passing day. I have to think of something.
Oh hey, in this timeline, I'm considering this a flashback when I do quests out of order. I'm considering this a flashback. That means Grand Sage Azar's upstairs and we could go kick his ass.
Sorry. My father is always like that.
The carefree warmth of summer will always give way to the bleak futility of winter. Man is even more fickle than the seasons.
Okay. You guys weren't part of... Oh yeah, you were.
Why couldn't he just have a good faith discussion with us? There's always room for compromise.
Well, if there really was, then we wouldn't be in this predicament.
This just came out of nowhere. What'll happen next?
Beats me. Everyone else must also be at a loss.
I got you, boss.
Can I make it a full Sumeru crew? Do I have a Sumeru shielder? I don't, do I? Who else built do I have from Sumeru? Excuse me. I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
There's no need to apologize, Nilu. No one could have seen this coming. Oh, Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food.
Okay.
Is what that guy said true? The Academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
So it really has something to do with Inaya.
After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater. She rarely talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them. I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the Academia, right?
I can ask Nahida to lend a hand.
Nahida? You mean Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I could call in a favor from God herself.
She'd probably help if she knew what was going on. No matter how nasty the Academia could get, surely they can't win against Lesser Lord Kusanali.
No. I wasn't doubting her ability. I just feel like we shouldn't bother her with such a trivial problem. Plus, if the Dendro Archon were to intervene, then it wouldn't feel like our victory was earned.
That's true. Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
That is not the solution to this, Paimon. That's what I want to do, but just stomping upstairs and wrecking their shit is not. That won't solve the underlying problem.
That's true.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty. What to do? What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound like it'll work.
I think a scholar once told me that differences can be settled through a debate.
A debate? Huh. Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
We just need to prove that the theater's existence has value.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the Academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater!
We're gonna have a trial.
I see. Defeating him in a debate. It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher?
Just use the debate club. Here's your debate, motherfucker.
Huh? Me? No. I'm the literal worst at arguments. I can't debate.
Debates aren't arguments. You debate to prove that you are right.
Nilu, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable. But I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
You'll be fine as long as you prepare, and I'll do my best to help.
Paimon'll help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you two. All right, I've decided.
Ooh, fierce.
Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilu. We're rooting for you.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Everyone, I have an announcement. Nilu is running for senator. Nilu is going to assemble.
To best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible. If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilu's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most. Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to.
The playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
You don't have to dramatically roll the R on romantic and then not roll the R on playwright.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to reality. I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilu. If you need my help, just say the word. Anything is better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the academia that we have some fight in us.
Thank you, everyone. I feel a lot less nervous with your support.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with. He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate. You all already knew that. But you just didn't want to hurt Nilu's feelings. But when all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
That's enough, Inaya.
What was that laugh, dude?
Sorry, I've ruined the mood. I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilu shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
There's nothing in this world that's impossible. And you know how I know that, Inaya? Because this world has its own laws.
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful. Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response. But I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
I understand what you're trying to say. I also have my own intense feelings of anger and regret.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate?
Will he even listen to her, though?
You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself. But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a chance, right?
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilu. Beat the bad guy. Justice will prevail. Make him eat dirt.
We will be really okay. He does kind of sound like a owl.
Make him eat dirt.
You two. We aren't getting into a fight. But thank you for your encouraging words. I'll do my best.
Well said back there, Nilu.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much. Anyway, we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
All right, time to pull everyone's thoughts.
Nahida is so small. Is she the... Have we discussed this? Is she the shortest of the chibis? Wonder how tall Aino is gonna be. Because I think Sayu might actually be the tallest of the chibis.
I've been waiting for you for 8...
No one is allowed to bully Miss Nilu.
This guy's actually gonna walk upstairs and slap Grand Sage, almost like Grand Sage Ahau, in the face.
Watch out, Mr. Bad Guy. Pow! Bam!
Oh, shoot.
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it. I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every procedure and obtained every permit. I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard the rules altogether.
The academia definitely seems like the kind of organization that would, like, they're not disregarding the rules completely. They're like moving the goalposts strategically so they can say like, oh, well, technically we're still abiding by the laws and yada, yada, yada. This might have something to do with Anaya.
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us. If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager. In summary, you need sufficient confidence and strict adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater. As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
All right, got it.
I've seen many situations like this before. The academia sure likes to get its nose into everyone's business. While you prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the worst outcome.
That's reasonable.
Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have to?
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way. Nilu, you are incredible.
Correct.
With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. and yet you were still the first to take a stand.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best. We'll do all that we can, and leave the rest to fate.
Her? My teacher. She was an excellent dancer, but she's retired now. If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
I like how Nilu's attacks and burst instead of like combat like fighting moves and stuff, Nilu's just dancing. After wandering around as Nahida for a bit, I forget how tall the tall characters really are. After spending time down here. She's just vibing.
I've gained a whole new level of respect for you. Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to bring down Nilu. It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything. After all, Nilu was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilu without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Oh my gosh.
Paimon doesn't really want to.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Like word for word. I don't really want to talk to this guy.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me.
Indeed.
And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
Oh, Paimon will listen to that.
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. Now seems like an appropriate time to revisit it. What do you think is the meaning of art?
Oh, this again?
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts.
Yeah, it's pertinent now.
I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is that when my performance makes the audience happy, I also become very happy. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilu. This guy's ramblings never make any sense.
No. Nilu's answer far surpasses yours, and it is close to my own. The meaning of art comes not from its creators, but from its audience. In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others will impart its essence and value upon the minds of its audience.
Ayaka has a voice line, has an idle voice line about that. That's similar. Has an idle voice line about her sword that's similar to that.
This is something that the academia can never understand.
You seem to have many stories of your own.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I knew that the most sophisticated works are often the least appreciated, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilu's performances.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. The actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance.
He's so extra, it's really good.
In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Hey, don't say something like that.
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, they captivated their whole audience. They captivated even me. I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value. If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way...
That actually makes sense, dude. Why not just put it like that?
Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today. I care not for where my feet may take me next, but Nilou, you need to remember one thing. You already stand upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted. You cannot give it up, not even to the Academia.
I understand. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
All right.
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow. Paimon didn't think he had that in him at all.
That was a decidedly human interaction, Kasani. Good on you. Thank you for your words. That's not what I meant. Haven't had one of those in a while. Actually, wait, no, that notice board was pertinent. Due to special circumstances, all theater performances have been canceled, and the resumption time has yet to be determined. Sorry about the inconvenience.
I didn't expect you all to challenge the Academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you, Soren, and Abi will all...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, its people will still all be here. Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can always figure something out.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret.
That's a sad...
Things are painful at first, but as they say, time heals all wounds.
What a sad sentence. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Oh, that doesn't make me feel better. But she's right.
Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He can start acting soon. He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner.
That's a very positive... That's the outlook of a winner at life. That's a very positive outlook, to acknowledge what happened, but not get stuck in it.
Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see things.
You have a point.
Nilou, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
She's got it in the bag.
You're too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
Use all of these as arrows in your quiver for the debate. Also, I don't know why I noticed this. This hairstyle always makes me think that these, like, I just imagine them as rocket thrusters. I'm not really sure why. I talked to the kids, right? Yeah, they were just excited about.
No one is allowed to bully Miss Nilu.
Watch out, Mr. Bad Guy! Pow! Bam!
They look like Aranara's feet. Read their mind. I don't think they have anything to say. Yeah, because this everyone who's pertinent to the quest is gonna Among Us hairstyle. Let's go have a debate.
You're here. Is the theater actually closing?
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
Come on. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate with the academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn things and change their minds.
Really? That's terrific. You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Their excuse was that that Sharif is just a little bitch.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not bugs.
Oh my!
Exactly. They want to look down on us? We'll look down on them first.
Why you gotta call me out like that, man?
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art. If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
Sounds good. Inaya should also be back soon.
It's like bring your daughter to work day. Like, whose toddler is this? Back to the theater.
Abby? Have you seen Miss Inaya?
Why did I even mention that? Why did we? Okay.
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Could she have started arguing with her father again?
Oh no. Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big time. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
Please explain.
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened. She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us, so she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
So even after we decided to go for the debate, she still couldn't bring herself to support it.
And then she just quietly left afterward.
No one should bear all the blame.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start? Sumeru is huge!
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back. If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, she might go back and strike out on her own again.
Nilu is strong. I carried her back with one arm.
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry.
Outside the city. You know, for a brief moment, I thought we were heading back to this. What's this? Oh, it's a maze that was done. I think this might be the only maze that I marked as well. I thought we were talking about the same place where you, the Kari Bear tent. As if that's the only remote campsite in Sumeru. I wonder what the For Riddles for Wonders song will be in Nodcry. A vibin' song they put on during chill moments that once the main quest finishes. They didn't really do that in Natlan though. They kind of did it with the theme they play in Hine's. They played that same music whenever they were talking about Hine in the trailers. They also played it as Diradith was transforming, or when we went back to the cave.
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first.
Oh my gosh, that was so loud in my ear cups.
Did you hear that?
Is it Inaya?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Oh, Nilu!
It sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Over there.
We're almost there.
One of the prettiest bursts in the game. Whoa, Lanyan flew backwards. What sword are you using right now? Weird. Why? Oh, I just used that. That is her signature? Really doesn't look like it should be her sig. That's her sig, huh? Alright.
Thank you.
That's a very much Yoimiya and Kazuha type weapon. We're standing in fire again. Yoimiya and Kazuha type weapon where it doesn't match their aesthetic at all.
There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time. Sorry. I'm causing trouble for you again.
Oh, we're really close to the chasm, I just realized.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
Everyone else is trying so hard, and also just you not being there isn't going to stop them from being assholes. Just gotta be honest.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, there will always be a victim, whether it's me or the theater. You can't eat your cake and have it too. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since your opponent will be my father.
Why are you so sure of this?
My father is an extremely demanding man. He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor.
Ah.
I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could. But he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, he had just never been satisfied with me. I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me, why aren't you a genius? Yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off, and that I could finally make Father feel some modicum of joy. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him. I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. These are not pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side. You think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't 1st. I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember my parents arguing. My mother also thought he went overboard. They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology or any words of comfort. I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. His life is devoid of camaraderie or friendship. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes, as if the world revolves around him. What we cherish, our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, Inaya. But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Oh boy.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Right, Sumeru was where we first started thinking.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. No, there should be No, there should...
The most important thing about an experience is...
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously
This one.
Miss Raykar has gone through a
First
lot in
time,
her
first
life,
time.
but she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing. She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Oh. Let the past stay in the past.
You don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore. This is your new beginning.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind. But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. So why should I give up because of him? I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's right.
That's the spirit.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate. I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
All right, let's go.
Not me, but people who are very close to me grew up in households that were pretty much exactly as harsh and I'm trying to be as charitable as possible with how I'm describing IRL people, but I do understand where it comes from, but the fact that you can't understand what that's doing to your kid, just like, all right. I don't see how you can't see. I don't see how you can't see that after. Yeah, I missed it. Oh, we're going back into the city. Why am I walking? Why am I walking? Strict would be a very, yeah, strict is a good word for it. That's probably the kindest word I can use to describe it. Because it leads to the kind of stuff that they're showcasing here, which is adults with messed up, adults with like issues that stemmed from, yeah, not to get too real, but makes sense.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay, looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
You were great, Nilu! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win!
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
We haven't broken any rules, and a lot of people are rooting for us.
Yeah. I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it.
There's still one problem left unresolved.
Huh? What's left?
The theater's existence. Is it only for art and performance?
Huh? What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is. Let me think. How can I put this?
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Not quite right, but it's close. I almost have it. Ah, got it. When we were trying to
First
find a
try.
way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
James Bond.
A bond?
James Bond.
The
I'm
theater
sorry.
provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing, and we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate.
And I said her father doesn't care for interpersonal relationships. This may be his weak point. It's like a little community. It's like a little microcosm of a. It's like a little. It's like a little community.
Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got.
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected.
Oh.
It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. And it's set for 2 days from now. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Fingers crossed. Everything is ready. The only thing left is to wait until the day after tomorrow.
I hope I'll actually be able to get some sleep over the next 2 nights.
Real quick.
Next time, be sure to make a...
No, Nilu was quite a bit taller, actually. Okay, maybe not quite a bit taller. Actually, Nilu's pretty short.
What are you talking about?
She's short. Look at her. What do you mean, what am I talking about?
ready. Let's go.
Oh. I remembrinated. Your unknown Negro's horns, your argument is invalid.
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time. We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I gotta use the restroom real quick, and then we'll be right back. What the heck was my PC doing while I was gone? Was it doing the doo 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 craps? Witness the debate. And witness my rise. You don't mind if I you don't mind if I hop in here, do you? Down. Where are we going? Oh. I never really figured out how to navigate Sumeru City. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna just teleport to this one. Nahida running fast because of Dia's speed buff is kind of funny.
Hello and welcome everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
What a coincidence, because she's here.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go, he's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilu stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilu. First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. However...
Just submit conclusion without listening to any of them.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be appreciated.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior.
It's that one.
Inaya really wants to win. The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves...
It's this one.
In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations.
The crabs are with you.
Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Bro, nobody from your academia even showed up to participate.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process, and guiding this process is the Academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly, what I should say here is... The theater carries everyone's feelings, and...
Which one is good for this?
The most important thing about an experience...
Art must first be appreciated.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managed. Everyone is...
We just did that one.
Inaya really wants to win. She... No.
Okay.
Art must first be...
It's not that
The
one.
most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
My brain is morbing into another dimension as it was when we first did these.
No.
Okay, never mind.
The theater carries everyone's feelings. No.
It was that
Someone
one?
in our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
Roasted.
You tell them, Nilu.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
Wouldn't it be funny? Yeah. Actually, I was hoping you'd say that. I've been studying dance for 40 years.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs. Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
I think they've been pretty... It's a heated debate. I think they've been pretty reasonable in their emotional fortitude so far.
Keep it up, Nilu! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law, so you must now pay the price for your transgression. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on... Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Yeah! That's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However,
I wonder why.
The demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Nilu's definitely won this point, right?
He'll buy back.
You're right. Stay focused, Nilu.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
That's his backup plan.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilou!
Don't get riled up. He's intentionally provoking you.
Right. I need to keep calm, but he... just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us. No. Zubair...
It's not this one?
The most important thing about...
No, it's not that one.
Inaya really wants to win. The theater carries everyone's feelings. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member.
He is actually gonna stab this guy.
Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future.
Wonder why. Wonder why she would have to look to a new future.
Zubair Theater exists for them, for every single one of us.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be pleasant and captivating, but they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin.
Scholar Ahitham, I request your assistance on this matter. Defense calls feeble scholar to the stand.
However, this collaboration ends after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilou spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction.
Maybe Nilou's setting him up?
A setup? So Nilou's got it?
This was a setup.
Good. He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate. But is this really the best thing to do? It might be too cruel to Inaya.
I know where she's going with this. Yep.
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past. She already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations,
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she shouldn't be your daughter anymore. Right?
Inaya.
Sorry, Nilou. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me.
That was very strong of her.
If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
It's like when Navia just burst into the door and like, I have a speech to make. Like, I don't think that's how court proceedings are supposed to go, Navia. I'll allow it. Overruled. Or not overruled. Overruling overruled. No. What is it called when they don't overrule something? Whatever. Where I was going with that.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilou will.
Underrule.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Sustained, and that's what I was.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Why was the delivery on that line so funny to me?
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
I could definitely see an alternate universe where he's like, I already disowned you or some dumb shit like that.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are!
He's the one you should be scared of, guy.
Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
Unbiased Proctor.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilou, you're amazing!
Fantastic job. Inaya was also brilliant.
relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint. It looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Both Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool!
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
The curtain finally falls on the debate amidst a euphonia. What was that word? Euphony? Euphony? What does that word mean? Is that a new word for me? Nilou ran out of brain juice. Minus 10 energy. Oh, what the hell? Paimon. What the hell? Overworld Paimon again. A very rare overworld Paimon. Akun, thank you for the 11 months. By the way, Akun, thank you. Thank you so much. Why is our meal floating? Who else is around to talk to besides Inaya? Oh wait, everyone else is already gone. Okay. Unless they're up on the stage. Nope.
During the debate, you said that you found a new wish. What was it?
Chronicled banner.
I actually want to learn how to dance from Nilou.
That's a great wish. But with your shyness, are you really going to be okay going up on stage?
I'll try my best. Nilou wasn't born an expert either.
I love when we flash back to when Nahida flashes back into reality and she has to crane her neck up to look at all the adults. Recent performance schedule. Regular performance, The Merchant of Ormos, written by Sheikh Zubair. Special performance tonight, The Legend of the Knight of Flowers, leading actress, Nilou. More exciting performances scheduled this week. Come enjoy our amazing shows. This show has been approved by the Academia, but further improvements must be made in the allotted time before its second review to further reinforce the theme of wisdom. Call 1-800-555-5555 now!
Oh, it's you.
It's me. Feeling any calmer?
Yes, I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
All our preparations paid off.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you.
Now that I've heard everyone else's stories, I want to hear yours.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right? Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away. I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact.
The opposite?
Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there is joy or something to be celebrated, people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile.
That is what art means to people.
Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me, For as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others. This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the Academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble, thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
Looks like you won't have to worry anymore. Did you hear my ankle just pop? That was disgusting. Ugh. Looks like you won't have to worry anymore.
Although, I do have a small regret.
Inaya?
Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other.
That's gonna take time. The dude's heart is like ice.
Before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to.
Might be for the best.
Yeah, but I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope.
What a coincidence! For I, in fact, bear the ancient name of Hope.
You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her.
Why does Nahida look so suspicious like that? Why does she look so suspicious? Like she's like side-eyeing Nilu. She's like, I got my eye on you. Do you think Nahida asks people for uppies? Oh, that wasn't enough. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, hey.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Inaya.
Hello, everyone.
She'll be dancing for us from now on, so please give her your support.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
A lot of things came together to make it happen. Also, Swoof is in attendance as well.
Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination.
And Sharif's mercy.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I think he intentionally gave us a chance. He didn't have to agree to the debate, and he also abdicated in the end as well. He could have kept on going just as hard, but...
You do have a point there.
But his daughter got to him.
The whole demolition thing was going overboard, but he really could have banned Nilu and the others from dancing.
Why is this guy so sad?
If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Let's focus on watching the performance.
Agreed.
Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged in! Isn't that Inaya's father?
Let's go greet him.
Oh, it's you two.
It is us two.
I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
No, he carved out time to try to, maybe he carved out time to see his daughter, or maybe he carved out time to try to, but it's not just that, oh, I've got nothing better to do. He's got to stick up his ass, but he's not a monster.
Are you looking for Inaya?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her.
Shouldn't you be busy?
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest.
Oh, just wait.
I use this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a show.
Okay, I stand corrected.
I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
So you're still he has a really silky voice, I didn't realize until just now. So you're still concerned about your daughter?
There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine. Never mind. I do not have the right to say that.
You're already here, so you might as well go see her.
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes. Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
We got an ether chuckle.
Ah, yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece. But it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart, Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Indeed, wonder where she got it from.
Yeah, she probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now. All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep some distance for now. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family.
I didn't call it out while it was still on screen, but it was kind of a cool, the framing hid Inaya behind the water from the fountain to kind of like separate the two of them. They're still at odds, but they're facing each other and talking, but they're still at odds. The framing of that was good. That the water shielded, the water covered up her, as if like dividing the frame in half.
All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate. So we made you a little something. Hope you'll like it.
Oh, it's a tiny Zubair theater!
Isn't this Zubair Theater? Whoa, this is amazing! It's so detailed and polished!
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others. Miss Rekar and Miss Nadia made and assembled the centerpiece. As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome back anytime.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
According to custom, I should just drop the formalities and just accept it, right?
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
To the wise. And the bell. Miniature Zubair Theater! Yay! That's something for my peapot, isn't it? I'm gonna go immediately to my teapot and get that. Introvert a top T moment. Ah, shoot, I forgot that climbing back out of my teapot is sometimes what makes the server freak the frick out. Teapot furnishing. And I know just where to put it. I'm running out of space for stuff. I need to make another table or something, or oh my gosh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That can go there for now. Do I have another table? This table doesn't really fit the feng shui of this room. Cause this room is very Inazuma inspired. However, this is a Mondstadt fireplace, and these are Fontaine chairs. Oh, that can only go on the ground? Sarusha's Purity works so well as my interior music, and Anne's Residence works so well. Wow. Look at the shading on Nahita's cape right now. Do you think they'll ever improve old models, like the proportions of Raiden and Sara, and update them to like Mawika proportioned models? Oh, what the fuck? Where did that other table go? Can these fit on here? There, it fits. There, much better. Everyone here is building up friendship experience to level 10 so I can grab their name cards. And speaking of name cards, I did actually manage to get Shilonen up to 10. And who else did I get to 10 recently as well? Shilonen's at 10. Farina. Yanfei, Kazuha, but they've been for a while. Oh, maybe no one else really, actually. Got a lot of name cards, though. I don't think there's a lot to update on the teapot. It's been a while since I've updated teapot, but I think it's because there hasn't been a lot to update on. All of this is the same. Oh, I did add the swing set, actually. Which you can't sit on, but it is here. Oh, the fox! I'm red, though. Oh, that would look so good in the garden. It fits, it fits, it fits, it fits. It's not above, it's not above, it's not above. What changed? A recipe? It's not above load limit yet. It's clipping into the stairs. I'll fix that later. Okay, let's see how long it's gonna take the server to pop me back into the overworld. Oh, you've done a lot of updates on your mansion? Ooh. Still haven't gotten my internet issues super ironed out. As you can see. Peak gameplay. I really think that Nilou is probably the one I'm going to go for on the Sumeru Chronicle. As much as I love Wanderer, I just really don't think that I would use him. Yep. That is oft what happens when I try to exit my teapot. I haven't heard this music before. Is this the usual? Oh, never mind. Yes, I have. I just haven't been at the launch screen with this music playing for a really long time, I guess. Zenite theme. Zenite Kingdom. There we go. Now it's back to Morbin correctly. Okay, let's do some ghosty friend help. That was kind of cool. That was a little bit cool. Oh, Boatman. Okay, so Boatman is the one that needs like 5 days. How many? Oh, there's 5 days though. And Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna definitely be taking off to spend time with wifey. Does Sir Arthur have IRL time gates / how much is left in Sir Arthur? Arthur has 1. Okay, let's do that then. These might be dusted up later on then. Because we've barely started them and I don't want to get halfway through them and then Luna 1 drops and we start hopping around and exploring and doing quests and stuff in Luna 1 and leave this halfway done. So let's leave it. We've hopped into like 1% of the Boatman and we didn't talk to Rold at all. So we can let these simmer for right now. At the very least, Rue is at rest. So Fontaine. After Conria, probably when Genshin 2 comes out is when I'll. Because I'm trying to actually finish quest lines before Luna 1 comes out, and I don't want to get halfway through the IRL time gates of those quests and then move on to Luna 1. So let's try to do as many as we can that we think that we can feasibly finish in relatively short order. It is only 5 o'clock where I am right now. Who is here? Shinobro.
What'd they do this time?
And before I forget, since I did it for the meme, let's get that away from you. Gami has the debate club? That makes sense. Who would be good for the sacrificial? That's such a good greatsword, but I feel like nobody I have... Oh, you know what? Noelle could benefit off of that. To keep her shield up as long as possible. This also feels like it could be a decent one for Beto as well, and it looks good on her too. I usually have the slasher on her because with the slasher, she has a more proper crit ratio. Whereas if I give her something like an attack one, like what the Yokomaru would be when it's maxed out, then it gives her attack and its passive helps, but then she's at 42 by 106, which is less damage than I would like. It's obviously less rate than I would like as well, but do that to you and then swap that back over there. I'm hoping for an Ino as well. Even just one copy. I just need one copy. I don't need to C6 my steal everyone's Eon-sans. Oh right, she is free. Forgot about that. She's going to be on banner in phase 2, right? Where she's going to be a 4-star alongside the phase 2 banners. It does look good on Sayu, yeah. Where is Sia? Sayu? My first small. Sayu was my first chibi. Who did she banner alongside last that I was able to get a Sayu?
I'm feeling all right today.
I'm glad. Kale deserves nice things. Okay, let's investigate the stand first. Actually, first and foremost, give me just 1 sec. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, aka it's 5 o'clock here. I'm gonna grab a beer. I'll be right back. Oh, I didn't. Forgot to mute my mixer when I stood up just now. Deliciosity. Okay, let's investigate the stand. Sorry. It's been a while since the Steambird has been missing. the hell?
What's the news?
An empty pedestal. If you look closely, you can see a notch left by a sharp implement. Ah! What's this? Based on the shape. Oh, curve? He's got guns in his trousers. And that's not a euphemism. Based on the shape and depth, the marquee was made by a small, knife-like sharp object. So where's the knife now? Let's record this in our investigation notes first. Notch on the pedestal. A notch left by a sharp weapon, as though cut by a short knife or dagger.
Be a lighthouse of truth.
Say cheese!
Ooh, over here. A tangle of footprints with no consistent depth or pattern. Look at all these footprints. Looks like there's quite a few people that came by. Based on these patterns, they belong to 4 different people. The paper has already put a lid on this news and isolated all non-related individuals. As such, we can assume that these footprints were left behind during the crime itself. Let's record this in our investigation notes. Footprints of different depths, with different patterns intertwined and overlapping. They should belong to 4 different individuals. Look at Charlotte looking at him.
Hold that pose!
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
Who here has their Charlotte built, and what do you use her with? In Melt? I really feel like she could be really helpful for a shieldless Arlecchino team, because if you have enough ER, which Arlecchino doesn't really need ER, but it helps to have that burst always at the ready for when she's dying, and then Charlotte can heal the rest of the team, because while Arle cannot be healed in combat, the rest of the people can. For Freeze, oh, flex character, 4-star Escoffier replacement. Oh, that makes sense. Cryo team-wide healer. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. So, for like a Skirk team. A commonly found button that shows signs of having its thread snapped. A button? Doesn't look like there's anything special about it. Let's record it in our investigation notes. A simple button that shows signs of having its thread snapped. I wonder what could be afoot here. A button that broke off of its blouse. There's only one. There's only one person in Fontaine. A letter has been already opened. Writer's desires have been dissipated with the wind. What's with this letter? Oh, unsealed letter. An envelope contained no particularly special information. If there's any information here, then that is the letter. Then it is that the letter within is already gone. This bottle stinks. It smells fishy too. Items related to a resident's testimony. Have you searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? We've got so much evidence. Footprints, a bottle, Paimon's brain's almost fried. 2 things she mentioned. Let's think, Connery. Does this give us any leads? Maybe something that tells us what to do next? All right, I remember this. A dirty, empty wine bottle from which a strange smell wafts like a sea filled with salty fish. Maybe even shellfish. Footprint of different depths. How many people are associated? Okay, that's definitely relevant. We haven't seen a homeless drunk hanging around near the entrance to the paper's office. It's just venti. Drunken vagrant, that's Rocher. I've seen him near the dock. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors. Wasn't like this before. If you asked about anyone suspicious, I'd see a little kid, but he never went inside. And where can the suspect be found? Near the docks? Near the docks. Boop. I'm a genius. Things are a bit clearer now, but Paimon... Oh, that's Paimon. But Paimon's not sure anything we found is very useful. Paimon guesses the best lead is that vagrant Vache. Vache! I agree. One set of footprints must be his, right? And he sounds like the most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant, and vagrants are meant to wander about. But he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something. That makes sense. He's a wanderer who's not wandering. Trust me, I'm right. Let's go check the docks. Someone said they saw him there. A dirty, empty wine bottle from which... Oh my gosh, it is venti. Is this quest not being tracked? Did we already open that one obsidian door? Yeah, we did. With the one we were able to make one ring to rule them all. Oh, also I didn't do these yet. Pale fire. The docks. Where are the docks? Here? East of the opera. East of the opera? Luminos Harbor? Not the harbor. Drunkard's Repose or whatever this is. What is this called? Drunkard's Repose? Here. Here? Froggy Forest Path? It's the answering machine quest. Okay. Oh. Boop, boop, boop. Thank. Ah. Vagrants and Scamps. One of my favorite old muscle cars is the Plymouth. It was a Valiant, right? Plymouth Valiant Scamp. Oh, the Wanderer VT, thank you for the... Oh my gosh, that's the third raid we've gotten this in this single VOD. In this single stream. Hello, welcome, yet another raid. Very important being, hello. Welcome, the Wanderer VT. Naganoha raid! Hey, a fellow Yoimiya enjoyer. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. How did you get your Nugget? How did you get your Yoimiya? How did you get your Yoimiya? Hello, goldfishes. Welcome. Based. Well, thank you for the raid. I am Connery, Squirrel VTuber. The raid message had a stroke again. Hello. I'm Connery, Squirrel VTuber, doing a blind playthrough of Genshin, tidying up some quests. I think it looks good on my end as well. Naganohara raided with some Yoimiya emojis. Well, welcome. Hello and thank you. I see a crab over here. Feel free to stick around. Chill vibes. Kind of a relaxed vibe we got going on here. So, hello and welcome and thank you. knowing that Yoimiya has such horrible banner placements, she was my pick for this last Chronicle banner. Looks fine. Yeah, looks fine on stream chat as well. On Flyer Flocks. Mine is in Brave, and it looks fine. Very likely okay. I'm perfectly alright. Fellow Yoimiya cultist, hell yeah. I have her in a team. Chat, what is my team for Yoimiya? Yoimiya, Citlali, Bennett, and Yelan. And occasionally Raiden. Occasionally EM Raiden. Right? Yeah. I never put Shilonen in that team, do I? Anyways, I really enjoy my my Yoimiya. Oh, sometimes Fischl as well. Sometimes the fish. You know, with that kind of team comp, it would make sense for me to put Shilonen in that team, wouldn't it? Anyway, thank you and welcome, fellow Yoimiya cultist. Intrepid Valberry. Those are in Mondstadt. Why is your name? Men, Rocher has to be hiding here somewhere. He owes, so he has to pay. Find him for me. Oh, okay. As if not paying his debts wasn't enough, he's made me chase after him. I'm gonna trash his place and break his legs. Freed Puppy says woof woof to you. What are you you hit that dog and I'm going to murder you. Stop! What? What are you doing? Who are you? Mind your own business. Director 42, look at the uniform. They're the Marechaussee Phantom. Maybe we should fall back? I don't care about who they are. Steel yourself, men. With me.
Another test subject.
There, Charlotte helped. Charlotte has 0 artifacts. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the crab coming in out of nowhere. Director 42, the blonde one and the robot are difficult to handle. You can hear Farina's bros still wrecking stuff. Blasted mud! I slipped and fell. Guess Rocher got lucky. Okay, lads, move! I see you're a fighter, Connery. Oh, I should change the stream description. What are we doing now? Quest tidy. Boop. Boop. Oh, that's nothing for him. Arf. 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 Oh, no need to. I like how the Melusines always skip everywhere. No need to thank me, pup. We're looking for your master. Does he owe people money? Hey, listen, pup. Your master took Sir Arthur to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where's he hiding? In my humble analysis, this line of questioning will fail due to language incompatibilities. Puppy looks at you as to say, yeah, obviously. Then let's search the area. That thief must be here somewhere. You know, in honor of you, Wanderer. In honor of you, the Wanderer VT. I'll bring my Yoi out. Pile of dirty empty wine bottles. Pile of dirty empty wine bottles from which a strange smell wafts like a sea filled with salty fish. These bottles! We found one of these by the Steambird. Arf. Oh my gosh! Farina, you monster! Farina's bros almost killed these blubber beasts. One of them's on life support. Oh, that was just wheat. Old photo. A picture of a loving couple. Is this an answer from this world, or is it Rache and his wife? Information retrieved. The woman in the photo is who? How did I never notice that these guys have cannons on their thighs? Cannon thighs. Aren't these a girl's clothes? Ragged clothes from who knows where, emitting an odd smell. What's a puppy? What the dog do? Where are you going? Reminds me of the foxes in Breath of the Wild. The foxes will lead you to treasures. Heat-seeking missiles that are operated on hydro, blood, sweat, and spite. Oh, strange box. This is just an I thought this was also an investigate. Is there something in that chest? Stop that! There's nothing in here! Ha! In that case, you won't mind if we smash this chest up, would you?
A walk would be.
Oh, I don't have the meteor ready. I wanted to drop a meteor on him. There's someone hiding in the chest. Don't hit me. So you're Rache. I don't have any more, not a single coin. It's okay. We chased the debt collectors off. Oh, wonderful. And what a charming young Melusine you are. You're right, I am Rache. And when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously. The dong vanished. Dream on, you thief. We're with the Marechaussee Phantom and we're here to arrest you. You stole Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Confess! Who did you sell it to? Me? Stole Sir Arthur? By the Hydro Archon, as if a person of my standing would do such a thing? And I've been hiding in this chest since yesterday evening. The hell? He definitely peed in there. Oh, oh really? Curve, what's the verdict? Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rache, you are lying. Me? Lying? Nonsense. Calumny. Slander. Where's the evidence? The bottle by the Steambird. We found a bottle by the Steambird, just like these ones. You left it there, right? Even if the bottle's the same, it doesn't mean I left it there. Why, a place the size of Fontaine must be full of drunkards like me. Yeah, but it smells like fish. And where are you? Result replicated. Biodata anomaly identified. Mr. Rache, you are lying. Hey, what's with this metal bucket? If I'm gonna have my honesty and nobility smeared, I want an actual person to do it. Less shouting. Listen here, thief. She blew on it with her chin. Listen here, thief. We're gonna turn this place upside down and shake it to see if any evidence falls out. So no crying when we do find something. Look then, look! Without real he's saying, look then, look! Without real evidence, all you can do is insult me. Curve is throwing his curve balls. Information retrieved. The canine sense of smell. Indeed, canines do have a sense of smell. Without real evidence, all you can do is insult me. That dog, what's it doing? The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. Oh! Okay. Those are the ones we already gotten. Cloran's button. Flew off and punched through the stratosphere. What's he doing? What the dog? I know. He must have recognized a scent. The bottle must have Rachet's scent on it. Lombroso, did you have to? Rachet, see? The dog recognizes your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office? Okay, calm down, won't you? Ah, Lombroso, you traitor. I don't get it. It broke the false sky. Okay. I admit it. Wow, Curve, you are spot on. How did you know? Can you detect liars? Correct, Miss Paimon. Really? You're a lie detector? Hey, we didn't talk about prying into other people's private lives. Get to know us first. Hurry up and come clean, Rachet. What did you do? But that's my private life, isn't it? How dare you? Fess up or you'll be enjoying plenty of privacy in the Fortress of Meripede. No! Okay, I admit I've told a few tiny little lies, but I didn't steal Sir Arthur, honest. I slept by the Steambird's entrance last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there, but when I woke up, it was gone. And I was worried people would suspect me, so I ran. That's not the full story, is it? We've been told you've been seen there a lot lately, planning your heist, no doubt. That's not true. I was hoping to get some work there, you know, start off picking up litter and maybe some bigwig might spot your potential and then whoosh, your career takes off. Seems like you were the one causing the litter with your stinky wine bottles. That's not gonna impress any bigwigs, that's for sure. I don't believe it. He's lying again. It's true, let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at the Palais Moronia. Well, it was my wife that got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal, and they still have some connections. Anyway, I used to be respectable. Really? I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your wife. Don't say that! I wanted to become successful under my own steam, obviously. Under my own steam bird! But that's when the problems started. A while back, some people offered to let me in on their business. Don't worry about startup funds, they said. You can owe us, they said. So I signed up. But I soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage. And then they started demanding I pay what I owed them. Were those the people who were here? Yeah, I didn't have any choice but to pawn things from my home and get some money. But I didn't realize that what I'd taken belonged to my wife. Something her grandfather left her. When she realized this, I was too scared to tell her the truth, so I said that I'd lost money gambling. She was furious, and she threw me out. Huh? Why not tell the truth? Maybe she'd have forgiven you if she'd known. What does this guy know about telling the truth? If he claimed he'd lost at gambling, he could blame bad luck. If he lost it on a bad business deal, he'd have to admit to being a good-for-nothing loser. But what does this have to do with the newspaper? A month ago, the Steambird reported on a team of scammers, the Elegant Tableware Confrérie. Those were the people who conned me. Professional con artists, I tell you. Wow, Steambird's pretty good at their job, huh? I know! That's why I wanted to work there. It would have been a respectable job, and I could have earned enough to get my wife's things back. Curve, is that true? Biodata has returned to normal range. Mr. Rachet is not lying. Huh. So it really wasn't him. Well, did you see anything suspicious last night? I did. I was woken up by some noise, and I think I saw someone. Someone very small running away. That's suspicious, right? Oh no. Where was the Lord of Dendro last night? Someone small? The statements from the residents mentioned a young boy. It could be him. But where would we find him? If only we had a puppy to show us the way again. Lombroso wags his tail happily. He seems to know he's being talked about. Now that you mention it, Lombroso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if he can pick up a scent? I'm not sure it'll work, but it's worth a try. Could be Nahida, could also be Xiao. I swear on that metal bucket, I'm not lying to anyone. I cannot be interacted with at this time. The puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. That. Never mind. Claran's button? The letter? The letter? Nope. Thanks for stopping by, Soth. Appreciate you. Okay, the button? The button! The button! Where's he going? Quick! Follow that puppy! Look at him walk. You walked through that squirrel, you monster! They're chill. They're no longer chill. Oh, that was okay. That was quick. Follow me, squirrel. I am also a okay. After some time, you arrive at a certain spot with Lombroso. The puppy stopped. Could the owner of the button live nearby? Look, there's someone at home in that house over there. Let's go ask. Woof woof. Arf. Hell you looking at? A con artist just like Mama and that other one. It's not like that, Kevin. Isn't this where Puss in Boots is? I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all. Well then. Don't run, Kevin. Sorry to interrupt. What do you guys want? Don't worry, madam. We're agents from the Marechaussee Phantom, and we're investigating a theft. A button linked to your family was found at the scene. And do you have any comments? Oh, I sewed that on for Kevin just recently. But Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it! Madam, I regret to say... She's so eager to prove herself. I knew it! Madam, I regret to say you have raised a thief! Please be reasonable, agent. Even if this is Kevin's button, all it proves is that he was at the newspaper's office. And why would he be there, if not to steal? Did you just say the newspaper office? Yeah, how could you know that's where the theft happened? No, you must have misheard me. Ironclad, irrefutable evidence. Don't try and lie your way out of this. You'll only make things worse for you and for your son. No, my son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took that knife to defend himself. Knife? I thought we were looking for a mechanical steam bird. The steam bird, to be exact. You mean Sir Arthur? But Kevin only had a knife when he came home. Madam, I read that as Melusine. Madam Madeline, why did your son go to the newspaper? What did he do there? Tell us everything. Oh, my Kevin just adores that steam bird outside the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit it and tells it all his troubles. Yesterday evening, we had a bit of a fight, and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time, he came back with a knife. Said he'd found it stuck in the steambird's pedestal. The plot thickens. So that explains the notch, but why did he take the knife? He said he noticed that Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it, but then some drunken man staggered towards him. He got scared and picked up the knife. Can we see it? I told him to get rid of it. I was worried it might cause trouble. That knife could be a clue. We need to ask Kevin where it is. I wish you could, but he's run off again. We're arguing a lot at the moment about his father. You see, his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him for a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father for not being here. A problem child, huh? Not easy to deal with. Still, we'll need to find him and ask about that knife. Indeed we do. Although these days, there's no way Kevin would ever steal anything. Oh, let's put Seat Lolly back in the shield spot. Boop, boop.
I'm never late.
I didn't say you were.
Time for a light show.
Come on, Yoy, you can kill one slime. There we go. Come on, you blasted beasts! Eat me if you can! Eat me!
Eat Lolline, eat Papa, get him!
It's in the water! I can't get it in the water! There we go. Who are you? Why are you making this an unholy racket? You might want to try saying thanks. We just saved you. I could have brought my Archons, then it would have been a holy racket instead of an unholy racket. Thanks. What's up? Why the angry face? You gonna hit me? Kid, a thumping would do you good. But we're professional. She wags her tail when she blows on the whistle. A thumping would do you good. But we're professionals. Marechaussee Phantom agents. We don't beat people in public. But we do need to ask you some questions. If you keep anything from us, we'll have to take you in, and then, well, we won't be in public, will we? Talishar, this is a child. Take me in? Sure, go ahead, and take him in too. Him? Who is that? Blonde. Blonde. Boland? That's his name. You should arrest him too. Is he our criminal? Is that your father? I wish he wasn't. Haven't even seen him for a year. Oh, no wonder Madame not Melusine. Madame Madeline said this guy used to complain to Sir Arthur. My guess is that's the root of your problem, Bowland. Complain? That's a laugh. I was working out how to set up his speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that everything it says is programmed in advance. As soon as I figure out how to do that, I'm going to program him to say, Bowland is a big fat weasel, all day, every day. So that's where you were hanging out next to Sir Arthur. Wow, you really are a problem child. But Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so I won't be able to finish my research. I don't know who took him. You don't think I took Sir Arthur, do you? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical steambird isn't one of those problems. In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, you have come into contact with a knife. Wait, this robot can speak? How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur? Shows how much you know. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a start, he doesn't need to be told what to say. Then, wow, you're awesome, Curve. Hey, could you say something for me? Say, Bowland is a big fat weasel. I know you can do it. First, you must prove that said statement is true. Prove it? What the? So that means you can't do it? You suck. Even Sir Arthur could say that. Do not confuse Curve with others. He's no liar. Well, I was gonna tell you about that knife he had, about the knife if he said it, but he didn't, so the deal's off. Listen, brat, I don't think you understand. If we find Sir Arthur, you can carry on with your plan to slander your father, right? We're on the same side here. Oh. Well, that does make sense. So, okay, I'll tell you. I threw the knife into the sea. I'll mark the spot on your map. Now hurry up and find Sir Arthur. That's more like it, kid. Is there anything else you should tell us? The more we know, the faster we can find Sir Arthur. Let me think. I went to the Steambird, but Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was a knife. Then a drunk man came at me, so I panicked and grabbed the knife to frighten him off. And that's it. So that's what happened. Curve, spot any problems? In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies with Madeline's pupil dilation and breathing earlier. Was she lying? I am unable to confirm that. There was, however, a data fluctuation when she told us that his father's a mechanical engineer posted outside the city. I can explain that. She was lying. Pop doesn't know a spring from a spanner, as if he could be an engineer. My mother's a very experienced liar. She practices on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. Thanks, Hoyo. A little while ago, she brought a puppy home and said that it was a present from my father, but I snuck a look at her letters, and it was from some other man. Well, maybe that man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. I hope your new father does a better job than the old drunken leech. I might not like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me. I wish my mom would do that. Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mother's just trying to protect you. She's worried you won't be able to cope if you have to deal with too much all at once. I don't want to know. It's knowing things that causes all my problems. No, it's the exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing enough. Not knowing enough? For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problem, kid. And when you realize that, you'll stop having such high expectations. Then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems. Answers? I'm feeling kind of attacked here, but... Oh, do you disagree? Unless you've never even told a single lie? Forget it. I don't need to know the answer. I rather like you right now, so let's not spoil this beautiful moment. The important thing's to find the knife. We've got to go, kid. Think about what I said, and you'll find the answers you need. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Paimon. Go home and have a good talk with your mom. If she lied to you, it's because she had a good reason. I know. Maybe I should go home. Anyway. Indeed, Paimon. Go to where Kevin threw the blade. Can a problem child really find the answers he needs? Kevin's back home, but this can't go on. Isn't it time to tell him? Where are we? Oh, the opera's right there. Lost where we were in the Fontaine Wilderness. So... I like how he just rotated in place there. So this is where Kevin got rid of the knife. Paimon thinks it's time to get wet. I could, but Curve can't go underwater, unfortunately, and I need to stay here with him. Sorry. Guess it is all up to you. You know what? We've already met a robot dog and he can swim. Paimon guesses Curve isn't that advanced. How dare you suggest Curve is less advanced than a dog? Teleshard, you have not met this dog. He's just not feeling very well. What's the dog's name anyway? When Curve is better, we'll have a competition to see who wins. Someone's being unnecessarily competitive. In my humble opinion, we should be looking for evidence. Never mind. Let's go diving, Connery. We need clues. Okay, over here. There was Mora. There was 500 Mora in there. In this wreckage. Crab power. Right here. Nothing here. Looks like we gotta look elsewhere. Let's have a look around. Nothing here either. Okay, there's blow-up-ables. I'm pretty sure I came here for an Akira or something. Could this crab have brought the blade over? We also saw from the Luna 1 trailers that we are going to have Nod Cry crabs. Nod crabs. Water-stained dinner knife. A water-stained table knife. It seems to be a piece of high-quality silverware, but for some reason, it shows signs of rusting. It was the crabs all along. It usually is. Anyone ever been snorkeling? Or like swimming in the river? In the river, or like swimming in the sea? Shard, we got the knife. Here, take a look. Huh. This could match up with the notch on the pedestal, but it's just an ordinary table knife. Why would any criminal carry one like that? Maybe they ate at a restaurant and stole a knife there, then dropped it at the scene of the crime. I give your detective skills 1 point out of 1,000. Relevant information retrieved. A month ago, the Steambird exposed a case of fraud involving the Elegant Tableware Conferee. The Elegant Tableware Conferee! Oh, I remember that. A knife like this was part of the evidence gathered. They must be responsible. There you go again with the must be responsible. Really? We can head back to the office and confirm it. We've got enough time left today. I thought you two weren't really investigators. Can you really check up on other cases? Okay, I guess we're kind of friends now, so I'll tell you. I'm an evidence clerk with the Marechaussee Phantom. As such, getting a piece of evidence from the stores is easy peasy. A what? Is that even a job? So Curve is evidence, indeed. Bruh. Okay. The evidence is running around solving cases. And why not? You aren't even evidence, but you're doing the same. But didn't Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia say something about Curve being remotely operated? She was helping maintain Curve's cover. She seemed to know his story, in that he's a lie-detecting robot. That's hard to believe. How come Paimon's never heard of something that incredible? Because he's been stuck in the evidence storeroom. Curve is a vital piece of evidence in a case dating back 30 years. Oh, so are you secretly investigating that shocking crime to identify the true perpetrator? As if my life's that exciting. I just got bored and decided to take Curve out for a walk. And that's it? Curve, what do you think? Biodata anomaly identified. Agent Talishard, you are lying. Oh, Conry, I was just starting to like you, and now you're using the Moso Protocol's loopholes against me. The what protocols now? You mentioned those earlier or something, didn't you? My great creator, Dr. Moso, added some rules to my core programming to ensure the accuracy of my lie detection. Those rules require me to answer all questions with complete accuracy and honesty. So you can detect a lie but not tell one? And if someone asks you a question, you're obliged to answer it? Correct, Miss Paimon. Where's my sister? That's a dumb question. We know where my sister is. Are my sister's memories implanted or not? Very clever rules. So this Moso guy is some top scientist at the Fontaine Research Institute? He was a top scientist until he passed away. He died 30 years ago and Curve became evidence. Oh, that was Talishard speaking. He died? How? Relevant information retrieved. Dr. Moso died in a duel attempting to prove his innocence after the court found him guilty. Why was he found guilty? Guilty. Relevant information retrieved. 30 years ago. Stop! You keep asking questions, and if you keep asking questions, Curve has to keep answering them. Our priority should be finding Sir Arthur. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasia will be too upset to eat if we don't find him. Paimon finds that unlikely. Well, anyway, Curve and I are going to see what we can find out about that knife. Let's meet first thing tomorrow at the Palais Mammonia. But Paimon's so curious. Couldn't you indulge her this once? We'll indulge you tomorrow. How about we make you a delicious breakfast? Oh, breakfast? Okay, looking forward to it already. Easy to please. See you tomorrow morning then. Okay, they've gone. They haven't, but they've gone. Paimon can't help but feel there's something going on their end. Paimon can't help but feel there's something going on their end, though. Best not to stick your nose into other people's private lives. Tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a busy day. We should get some rest. We'll meet them at the Palais Ramonia tomorrow. All right. That is not this. You're stuck. You're stuck. The AoE on that was a lot wider than I remembered. I was trying to give him a place to walk onto. It's stuck. Okay. That isn't an IRL time gate, but I think I am gonna call it for this one. Trying to tidy up quests and quests, etc. But my voice is getting a little bit strained. We're at 3.5 hours, so I think that's a good place to end off for today. That gives me more deer funds. Elk funds, deer funds, centaur fund. What am I calling those now? Llauma funds? Just llauma funds. This is order. This is my deer. I can't call llauma deer. Girl, you really need some glasses. Laumeme? Laumeme? Laumeen? Not meme, Lamine. The deer you tell Yanfei to worry.
From Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
All right. Oh, I have a single standard pole. Boop. Leaf deer? Dendro deer. Deirdro. Dendrier. Anyways. Thank you. Ooh, and a yawn as well. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. Let's see. Tomorrow, let's do Linny's quest, and then continue. After Linny's quest, we can continue with this thing. And then on Friday, we can do Emily's quest, and then something else. There'll be something else to tidy up as well. But then, so Thursday and Friday, we'll take care of all of the story quests that we have remaining. There's only 2 remaining. Tomorrow can be Linny's, Fridays can be Emily's, and then after each respective quest, we can tidy up some more world quests and some more side quests and stuff. That will do it for me. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. I'll let you know when exactly we're going live tomorrow on the Discord, which is linked in the description as always. And that does it. There's not really a whole lot of other housekeeping. There will be, though, in just under a week. Under a week, guys. Under a week. Love you lots. Appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. Drink water. Be good to each other. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.